JSE-listed Multichoice Group reported a boost in earnings for the year ending March 2021, growing profit to over 10 billion rand and adding over 500,000 subscribers in South Africa. While advertising revenue dropped during that period, it is seen that COVID-19 did help somewhat when it comes to the group's subscriber growth base. Joining us now to talk more about this particular set of results is a Multichoice Group CEO, Mr. Calvo Mawela. Calvo, thank you very much for joining us. It seems like, these results that are so good, COVID-19 and the pandemic had something to do with the subscriber growth that was so strong in the past 12 months.
Yeah, good evening, Kola, and good evening to your viewers out there. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I think we have delivered solid results for this past financial year. And I think in as much as COVID had an impact somewhat in terms of what the results show, I think there is strong execution by the teams on the ground to make sure that we deliver this type of subscriber growth. To deliver a growth of 1.4 million subscribers during a pandemic, it's not an easy thing to achieve. But we have stood firm with our teams and worked really hard to make sure that we deliver excellent results this year. And it's compliment to the hard work that the teams have put in for such results to come through at the end of the day.
Both advertising and commercial subscription revenues, though, were significantly impacted, with the advertising revenue down 11% year-on-year at 2.8 billion rands. Tell us about that particular impact.
Yeah. So as we went into a lockdown during the first half of the year, of course, then advertisers pulled back. Everybody started watching their spend, and that's what impacted us. At the interim stage, which is the half-year results, we shared with the market that actually our advertising has gone backwards by 34%. But in the second half of the year, the team really worked very hard, and that's why we have seen that from the 34%, we have only gone backwards by 11%. And it's compliment to the hard work that the teams have put together to make sure that we attract our advertisers back onto the platform. But I think there is a lot of work that has gone as well. As soon as we understood how governments are responding to this pandemic, where there has been opening and at some stage during the course of the year, we're able to accelerate our spend on local content. We have launched new channels in a number of markets on the African continent, and that has helped us to keep subscribers onto our base and able to attract more advertisers onto our base. This is testament to the revenue growth that we have seen of 4% and over 7% in subscriber numbers, and also delivering the highest profit that we have ever had as a group ever since we have launched.
About 42% of Multichoice Group's general entertainment spend was on local content. You are on track to reach your own target of 45% next year, and it came at a difficult time when you had to support local film producers and filmmakers with millions invested in local skills and productions. That target of 45%, how do you see it panning out in the next financial year?
Yeah, we are on our way to reach the 45% local content spend going forward, and we think this financial year we should get to that 45% or just closer to that 45%. During the pandemic year, we were able to produce 4,600 hours of local content despite having lockdowns from time to time. And I think we've perfected the art of telling stories that resonate very well with our subscribers. We see it in terms of appointment viewing on a day and night basis, and we've seen our churn reducing on a month-to-month basis as a result of the local content that we are doing. So we are doubling down on local content because it resonates very well with our subscribers. It improves our spend in terms of moving from forex-denominated spend in terms of dollars to local currencies in the markets that we operate in. And it's very clear that more and more Africans like to see their own on television. And that is a strategy that we are keeping to. And this has really helped and worked really very well for us as we see in the growth of middle and mass market of the segment of our business.
Calvo, before I let you go, you added Netflix in a couple of months ago, rather, as part of the new subscriptions. With such a move, adding a competitive player to your platform with so much competition out there, Amazon TV and others. How has it panned out thus far?
Yeah, we are very pleased with the results that we have seen as a result of us adding these third-party providers onto our platform. As we said, in terms of our strategy, we are positioning ourselves as a super aggregator. So we will want to aggregate all other third-party platforms onto our platform, thereby positioning ourselves rather as a one-stop shop, where everybody that wants to see video entertainment, the best of video entertainment, will come onto our platform and be able to access any video entertainment services that are out there. We have recently added YouTube on top of Amazon Prime and Netflix, and we are looking at adding more into the future so that we remain that one-stop shop that people come in to get the best of video entertainment across the continent.
Mr. Calvo Mawela, the Group CEO of MultiChoice Group, thank you very, very much for your time, sir. Mr. Mawela telling us that they added 1.4 million subscribers in a space of 12 months. That just shows you how many people were sitting at home looking for video entertainment.